Candy were your parents, who would be your mom?
Yeah. Hi, I'm John Henson. Welcome to Talk Soup. Someday we hope to be a quality cable program. Until then, humor us. Hey, Amber Pena of San Diego, California, sent in some Halloween treats. A little note that says, hope you freaks enjoy the candy I sent you from the great and powerful Amber Pena, including the Monster Mouth. Take a look at this, little Monster Mouth deal. Now watch, it looks simple enough, but then you press that and it comes out. And then you got it, and I guess since this is the edible part, you got to like... And then there's this bloodsucker deal, and it says, the instructions say, twist neck to open, remove plastic cover, screw neck back on, squeeze bottom, and suck candy head. Why, if I had a nickel, huh? Not on your life. And last but not least, a gummy rat. Check this out. But can you see there's like, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little moisture condensation on the inside. It's like a steaming gummy rat, I think it is. I'm not putting a steaming rat in my mouth, I'll tell you that. Thank you, Amber. Coming up, an outbreak of polka fever. A shy guy turns into a shy gal. Plus, baby takes his first steps. No! Oh, yeah. We'll have more with little Nathan later. Wasn't he fresh? Yes, that's what you want, is candy that's designed to teach children the basics of friendship. First up, Dee's seeing two women and can't decide which one he wants to keep. Brandy's been his girlfriend for nearly 4 years, but lately he's also been sleeping with Christy. Now the girls want him to decide. Judging by this Jerry highlight, the carefree fella isn't too concerned. When it comes right down to it, he just might resort to eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Who is your girlfriend here?
Well, really, Gerald, I'm not talking to either one of them. I mean, we kicking.
Right.
No, I mean, we kicking it.
We kicking it. Kicking what?
I mean, we don't have a relationship.
Okay.
We don't.
Whatever. You ain't saying that when you at my house.
Well, why not have?
Well,
So
especially when you in my room, you sure ain't saying. You saying a whole nother thing when you in my bed.
When you're in her bedroom, what are you saying?
Pretty much nothing. Sleep.
Okay, sleep. Oh, I love you, Brandon.
Does that voice sound familiar when he's with you?
That voice didn't sound familiar to Christy, but sadly, it did to our own Mariola. Mary?
How could he? He said I was the only one. He said the same thing to me.
Ooh, Al, that's an ugly cry you got going there. Well, the love is suffering. Wednesday, Jerry will feature more men torn between two women. This time, their pregnant girlfriends will tell the guys to get rid of the former plans. Oh, they're bitter for two. All right. That's it was the mouth contortion that made it. It was When Buddy the Wonder Dog last appeared on the Lisa Show, he was plugging his new flick Air Bud and shooting baskets. Since that July 1996 taping, the poor pooch has lost a leg to cancer and is fighting back courageously. Up next, we'll meet his trainer, Kevin, and check up on Buddy's progress.
Oh, that was beautiful. Fun. But you're a star. And it wasn't just one or two baskets, as you saw in the movie. This dog just loved it, but that was a regulation size.
Yes, a 10-foot regulation hoop, indeed.
Can he still make baskets?
Actually, he can. That was our biggest concern, was when you take off a whole right leg, will he still have the ability to spring or jump? The doctors were very confident because Buddy has such an excellent attitude. I was really quite concerned whether or not he would be able to, but it really only took about 2 weeks or so until he was consistently shooting baskets on about a 7-foot rim. He lends a lot of courage and inspiration to people that have ailments such as this, and we're just excited that he hasn't lost his edge.
We brought you out here right before the show, and the basket now is 7 feet high.
Yeah.
Down 3 feet. But I believe it was like the first basket.
He sank the first basket, and I think if you look closely, I think it was all net, but I don't want to...
Oh, here we go. Here it is.
Too much ego
Right out
there.
on the stage before the show. Now you can see Buddy's leg there is gone. But the skill is not gone.
Buddy's next film will be a dramatic turn. Critics are already talking Oscar for his work in the upcoming drama My Left Paw. Get over it. Wednesday, Lisa gets tough on the judicial system. She'll discuss some of the controversial decisions handed down by America's most notorious judges. People are starving in India. The international stock market is plunging, and El Nino promises to bring us the worst winter in decades. But let's all forget about that and dress up our dogs in expensive clothes. How about it, gang? You betcha. In this Crook and Chase highlight, we'll meet Randy Riggs. He designs fashions for people and their pets. And all that business about global warming? Mystery, it'll have to wait.
Let's bring out our first model.
All right.
Andrea.
Hello,
with
Andrea.
her schnauzer named Jackson.
Hey, Jackson.
And the animal print is really in.
Yeah, it's very in now. And Andrea had a black wool jacket trimmed in leopard, so we have made a leopard coat for the dog with a little leopard beret to go with it.
Well, look at
A carrying bag in leopard if the dog is small enough to go, and I don't think Jackson will go in there.
So find something in your closet and coordinate the
And
dog.
coordinate it with the dogs. That's what we do.
Good.
Cute.
Look at
Oh,
Thank you, Andrea.
Look at that little head.
Thanks, Jackson.
Our second model is Kathy.
Oh, look at
Kathy
that.
has her little Scotty Lydia here with her today.
Oh, look
Kathy
at
has
Lydia.
on our red diamond sweater. It's a turtleneck. It's designed by Karen, the owner of the store. And the dog has the same turtleneck sweater on.
Are these comfortable on the dogs?
Very comfortable, and they need them when it's cold out.
Oh, sure.
Lydia's also wearing a black and red buffalo check collar and leash, designed for us, and a carrying bag, if Lydia was small enough. That's designed by Karen also.
Okay.
Oh, I love it.
Great for the winter.
If that weren't absurd enough, there's also a doggy perfume called Canine Cologne. Homeless people forage for food while our dogs smell like French hookers. All righty then. Wednesday on Crook and Chase, enjoy the music of singer-songwriter Matraka Berg. Yeah, that's my best guess. She'll perform her award-winning single, Strawberry Wine. It's a little easier to pronounce than Matraka Berg. Stick around, comrades. The October Revolution has just begun. Coming up, a kinky mother tries to coax her son's friends into a menage a trois. Plus, primetime country goes polka. But first, Anthony wants to be a natural woman.
Tell me about taking hormones.
Well, I started taking them about a year ago. You see, I got this all, everything you see is real. It's nothing fake, nothing funny but the hair.
She's one of the most talented comedians of all time.
She'd do anything to get the laugh.
She loved improvisational comedy and got to do it.
Gilda did characters that were wonderful and silly and mainstream.
Gilda was America's sweetheart.
She wanted to show people that you could have cancer and not let it get the best of you.
Gilda shined, and she did it until the very end of her life.
Gilda Radner, this Saturday at 9 Eastern and Pacific on the E! True Hollywood Story.
I tracked this man for 18 months.
Blind alleys.
No prints, no weapons, no witnesses.
False leads. You hear those people.
Prove it!
Total fear.
Oh, my God.
Switchback. Rated R. Everywhere October 31st.
You're buying a car. You know exactly which cars you want and which cars you don't want. But there are still cars out there that you don't know that you do want. Recently, Oldsmobile has come out with so many new models, they might not be on your list yet. They should be. So before you buy, find out all you can. Come to Oldsmobile's 100th anniversary premiere and drive them. Find out.
What's got the entertainment world buzzing?
Who's on? But I have some other big news. 1-800-COLLECT is now 10 cents a minute every evening all week long.
That's pretty amazing.
That's 1-800-COLLECT.
Hello there. I'd like to welcome you to Psychic Talk USA.
You have a daughter who's a teenager?
Yeah.
You're a single mom?
Yes.
It's a lot for you to handle, but you've done a wonderful job so far. You've done a lot better without him than you would have with him.
Everyone who calls will be able to try a free reading from 5 different psychics. That's right, 5 different expert psychics, and it's free today.
What you're feeling towards your husband right now, you need to kind of let it go.
Yeah.
Because it's not all his fault.
We just got into a fight just now.
The issue was small, too.
Yeah, it was something, I had said something that I didn't mean what I had said. I'm over at a friend's house, and she had just called like 10 minutes ago, and she goes, you need to call these people. They'll make you feel better.
Wow, are these women making sense to you?
Yeah.
Call in now. Everyone will get to try out 5 amazing psychics for free. It's on us, so don't miss it. Dial right now.
Call 1-800-465-7913.
Hi, everyone there at Talk Soup. This is Brian from over there at the Sonora Cafe, your favorite place. Just call to let you know your membership has been reinstated, so you can come on back, and we'll have a big smile waiting for you. Thanks for the little shout-out on the show, guys. Peace.
Oh, Brian. Brian got our memberships reinstated for everyone but Curtis. Curtis is going. He's our mascot. We can't go with that. Back in the 50s, Art Linkletter launched a show called Kids Say the Things. Of course, that was a little harsh, so the censors stepped in and the show was retitled Kids Say the Darndest Things. Taking their cue from that popular old program, NBC execs asked a bunch of kids what they thought of Conan O'Brien and sidekick Andy Richter. Enjoy.
If Conan and Andy were your parents, who would be your mom? Daniel? Conan would be your mommy. Kelly? Andy would be your mommy.
You're kind of warm. You're very maternal.
Right. It's because of the breast. What cartoon animals do they remind you of? Daniel?
I think Andy reminds me of a cow, and Conan reminds me of a cartoon animal, like Daffy Duck or something like that. Or maybe, I think Andy reminds me of Porky Pig.
They like Porky Pig.
The kids also thought Conan was not a smart guy and Max Weinberg shouldn't wear glasses because it throws off his rhythm. Well, they're done. Wednesday on Late Night, Conan gets Gabby with actress Laura San Giacomo. Giacomo. I don't know, I've heard it pronounced a bunch of different ways. She'll be on to promote her sitcom Just Shoot Me. Oh, great. You couldn't resist, could you, Eric? A little gunplay for the kids. Yeah. But you coming over the essay wasn't. Kim is embarrassed by her 19-year-old cousin Anthony. Why? He's been taking hormones and dressing up like a woman. He's also developed breasts and calls himself shy, but one thing doesn't have one thing. Oh, shoot! But one thing he doesn't have is ovaries. No, sir. It's something Kim won't let him forget. In fact, she's been known to taunt Shy by saying, I have ovaries and you don't. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's got to sting. In this Sally highlight, we'll meet the Shy guy and his intolerant cuz.
If Kim can't deal with me being the way I am, then Kim don't need to deal with me, period.
Yes, I understand. But isn't it hard on you? Isn't it hard on you if the family doesn't want to be with you? Isn't that hard?
Yeah, it's very hard on me, but if my family needs to look at the picture and see I'm a human being, they need to accept me for what I am and not what they can do for me.
Tell me about taking hormones.
Huh?
Tell me about taking hormones.
Well, I started taking them about a year ago. You see, I got this all, everything you see is real. It's nothing fake, nothing funny but the hair. And anyway, I took them about a year ago, and then that's when my family, like, outcast me because they could see that that's what I was going to do.
Right.
That I had finally took the major step to change my life.
Do you work?
Yes, I do.
Do you work as a woman or as a man?
I work, it depends on how I feel like going in to have that kind of job where I can...
You can be a man one day and a woman the next?
If I choose to.
God bless. That's, let's meet...
He's too shy, shy, hush, hush, eye to eye, to shy, shy, snip tuck, once a guy. Okay, Wednesday, Sally talks to teenagers who have unprotected sex and frankly just don't care. Guests include a mother who pressed charges against her teen for being intimate with several men and lying about it. As the weeks have gone by, I've grown to love the silly baby races on the Arthel and Fred show. In fact, we here at the studio have indulged in a little wagering. This time the smart money's on Nathan, a precious toddler who crawls like a tarantula on speed. But don't count out Denise, the dark horse favorite with dynamite in her diety. Ready, set, go.
Give a push. Okay, so Lathan is going to the ball.
I say she wins. I think Lathan wins.
Here comes Nathan. Here comes... Oh, Nathan is up and walking. No, 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 no. Nathan's out. No, no. Nathan is disqualified for walking. You're not allowed to walk in the baby races. Come on. Come on. Here comes Denise. Here comes Denise. Here comes Denise. And Arthel gets the flag. Get the flag.
All right. Two other babies were disqualified for using steroids. The melee broke out and several children burst into flames. Way to go, Arthel and Fred. Jeez. Wednesday, Arthel and Fred welcome a celebrity guest. He's someone everyone knows and loves. Everyone except the guy who wrote this promo. Still to come on this rambunctious edition of Talk Soup, the gals at The View get a male perspective on the Marv Albert case. The Marv Albert case. The Marv Albert case. And straight ahead, we'll get into the proper Oktoberfest spirit with a bit of polka music.
Love movies? Film fanatic? Wondering where and when you can see the best new releases, cult classics, or old favorites? Your search has ended. MovieFinder.com helps you find the films you want to see on TV, in the theaters, or at the video store. With reviews, summaries, and email reminders of when your favorite flicks are showing, MovieFinder.com is your complete movie connection. Plus, MovieFinder.com makes personalized recommendations based on what you like. MovieFinder.com. Any movie, anywhere, anytime.
Now at Sears Portrait Studio, save over 50%. Get all these portraits for our new low price of only $7.95. Only $7.95. Save over 50%. Now at Sears. Hurry in.
I always knew I'd fall in love with a girl who had naturally curly hair.
Kiss me. New Ogilvy Natural Looks. The only self-timing perm with Bioplex herbal conditioners. For curls so natural, you can lie.
In a country where justice doesn't translate, imagine you stand accused of murder.
Please guilty. What the hell I do?
Where would you turn?
Like talk to the American embassy.
How would you survive?
You will be sentenced to death.
Who would you trust?
I know what I did and did not do.
Richard Gere.
You already measured my cost.
You are in contempt.
What are you doing? You're going to shoot me twice?
Red Corner. Rated R. Starts Friday.
It's fashion makeovers, fashion models, and fashions of the famous. This Sunday beginning at 6 Eastern and Pacific, only on E!
It's happening everywhere.
This is about the bar edition.
Hello, I'm Lynn Doyle, and this is Comcast Newsmakers.
Doing an outstanding job in this partnership with
The obvious question here is, you go...
Comcast Newsmakers with Len Doyle, a new approach to the way you watch the people who make news happen. Twice every hour, at 25 minutes past the hour, and 30 minutes later, at 55 minutes after the hour. Comcast Newsmakers, only on CNN Headline News.
Willem Dafoe is inside the actor's studio.
I said, Martin Scorsese, you know he's doing this Last Temptation thing. And I said, yeah. Like, so what's in it for me?
Unscripted, unrehearsed.
He had seen To Live and Die in L.A. and Platoon, and somewhere between the two of those things, he thought he had his Jesus.
Willem Dafoe on Bravo's exclusive original series, Inside the Actor's Studio. Hosted by James Lipton.
Premieres Sunday, October 19th at 9 Eastern and Pacific.
This is Talk Soup. I am John Henson. So shall it be written. So shall it be done. For centuries, Germans have celebrated Oktoberfest by drinking giant mugs of beer, dancing the polka, and puking Wiener Schnitzel through their noses. Tradition. Meanwhile, here in the States, our nation continues its heavy rate of alcoholic consumption unabated. But that doesn't mean a few of us Yankee pigs don't enjoy the sounds of German frivolity. Up next, Gary Chapman leads the primetime country band in a unique celebration of polka. Back there, buddy. I'm a polka-in. Yeah. Strike up the music, the show has begun. The primetime country polka. I'll be your host for an hour of fun. The primetime country polka. With music from Nashville and all kinds of fun. And lots of stars you'll see. With Willie and Flacco and Jimmy. It's time to polka on primetime country. One more! Strike up the music, the show has begun. The primetime country polka. Hey, Tim! What? You know what the Martian said when he landed at the Oktoberfest? Ain't got no idea. Take me to your lederhosen. If I'm not mistaken, I think that joke officially started World War II. Hitler made that crack in Wiesbaden, and, well, let's just say Churchill was deeply offended. Yeah. Wednesday on Primetime Country, Gary salutes motorsports. Joining him will be NASCAR driver Darrell Waltrip and the group Driving Sideways. Last week, Marv Albert apologized for his naughty nibbling and was given a 12-month suspended sentence. The judgment sparked a great deal of discussion on The View. The gals wondered if the kinky sports announcer should be allowed to roam in public on his own recognizance. Thankfully, sexpert Bob Berkowitz was there and brought a much-needed dose of reason and testosterone. He also cleared up a little something for me. I had no idea what the missionary position was.
Should we be concerned with what Marv does?
No,
Why should we care? If the boy wants to be a little freaky-deaky, what's the problem?
You know, but that's a good point because, you know, most people have had sexual acts that go beyond the missionary position, man on top. That doesn't mean necessarily that they're weird or perverted or anything like that. You can carry on, you know, some interesting sexuality within the context of a consensual, underlying consensual relationship. And clearly Marv went over the line, and that's what the, you know, the court found.
Yeah, but why does a man want to wear a woman's underpants? I mean, besides that, maybe there's a laundry mishap. You know what I mean?
There's a problem with that, Joy? I mean,
why would he want to do that? Is it because he wants to get close to his mother? That's my theory.
Well, I think he wants to get... I think he wants to get close probably to a feminine side of himself. But isn't it interesting that it's weird or perverted, as so society says, that when a man wears women's underwear, but if you look at those Calvin Klein underpants for women, they look like the kind of BVDs that most guys wear, but that's not considered to be weird or perverted.
No, it's true. It's not as weird when a woman wears a man's thing.
For a reaction, let's go to Marv Albert. Marv?
Bite me, Behar. Oh, no, wait. Let me bite you. Somebody bite somebody, for God's sake. It's fun. Yeah.
Oh, Marv. My nicknames aren't going to be the same without you. Wednesday on The View, Babs, Debbie, Star, Meredith, and Joy will welcome another celebrity guest. Let's hope it's a male guest they can all gang up on. Coming up after the break, it's our soup of the day. Witness the return of Mrs. Robbins.
Well, as soon as everybody was asleep, including her husband in the other room, Sonny and I were on the couch bed, you know, just chilling, watching TV. She came out, and it started off as, like, innocent massaging, but, you know, things got pretty crazy and hot and heavy.
They're troubled.
I'm just too sexy.
They're desperate.
Now I look like E.T.
And they're suffering from designer despair.
Don't help us.
They're real people with real fashion problems. Now, join Joan and her panel of fashion experts, Mark Eisen, Leon Hall, and the Estilo Salon, as they take on these fashion emergencies.
I like my mustache.
From creams to coifs to haute couture, they're ready to rescue. It's E's 1 hour special of Fashion Emergency, Sunday at 8 Eastern and Pacific, only on E.
This is the new Power Steamer Deep Cleaner from Bissell, and this is some very dirty carpet. Fortunately, the Power Steamer has Smart Mix to control the cleaning solution going in and an exclusive power brush to lift grimy particles out. So, it not only gets the dirt out of your carpet, the Bissell Power Steamer gets the really deep down dirt. Life's messy. Clean it up.
Venture gives you flip and fold seats, because you never know when a little extra room is going to come in handy. Chevy Venture is here. Let's go.
Chevy Venture, awarded J.D. Power and Associates most appealing minivan in a tie. Let's go.
Hell can't slow me down. Colds can't either.
You need Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine. Nothing's ready to speed relief faster to your worst symptoms. Cold pills can't do that. So get Alka-Seltzer Plus. The strength and speed you need.
You can catch 1, catch 2, catch 3 or 4. But new Huggies Supreme diapers could catch even more. Only Huggies have new waist leak barriers at the front and back, plus leak guards at the legs designed to provide all-around protection from even the messiest of leaks. So for leakage protection anytime, anywhere, choose Huggies Supreme, the ultimate in care.
It's the simple things you never outgrow. The big yellow box of those incredible O's. But hey, did you know there's whole grain goodness in every bowl? Hey, did you know? Cheerios. Low in fat, a good source of fiber, and made from heart-healthy whole grain oats. Just simple goodness. The one and only Cheerios.
Is excellence a state of mind? It's more than that. It's also the hair color I love. Excellence cream from L'Oreal. It's a special cream, rich in moisture. It doesn't drip. It even protects, and it really covers gray. Excellence from L'Oreal, the creme de la creme of hair color.
Hi, I'm Michael Rappaport, and if it's happening in entertainment, it's happening on E.
One more to go, and then we can all go climb into a bottle. Whatever happened to the good old days when women were faithful to their husbands and didn't fool around with their teenagers' friends? I guess they're gone for good. In this Loveline highlight, we'll meet Luke and Rex, two fellas who were hit on by their friend's horny mom. Fielding their queries will be Adam, Dr. Drew, and fired-up star Leia Rimini.
Last week, a friend and I went to a party, and, you know, we had fun and everything. At the end of the night, the mom of the house asked us to stay the night. You know, she didn't want us driving or anything like that. And we thought, you know, no problem, sleep on the couch, leave in the morning. And, well, that night, she kept talking to us about, like, past sexual experiences and whatever, stuff like that. Well, as soon as everybody was asleep, including her husband in the other room, Friend and I were on the couch bed, you know, just chilling, watching TV. She came out, and it started off as, like, innocent massaging, but, you know, things got pretty crazy and hot and heavy. And, we were just wondering...
Hello, Mrs. Robinson.
Right. And we were just wondering, like, because we're good friends with the lady, with the woman and her family. And we were wondering how we can, like, repair the friendship, you know?
No.
Oh, anyway, did you guys all have sex out there in the sofa bed?
Oh, no, it didn't go as far as sex.
How far did it go?
It was some, you know, kissing, some
oral sex.
Some...
Oh, there was oral sex?
Yes.
And what about with her?
Later, Benjamin fell in love with Mrs. Robinson's daughter, Elaine. They broke up briefly, and then he showed up at her wedding where he stole her away. Simon and Garfunkel scored a #1 hit, and the career of a young upstart named Dustin Hoffman took off. That was your Hollywood flashback to the year 1967. Good night. Wednesday on Loveline, more sexual shenanigans. Dr. Drew will attempt to offer sound advice while Adam Carolla will look for the opportunity to make a cheap joke. In other words, same sex, different day. Tomorrow on the show, world history as viewed by a Klansman.
Okay. Jews were slaves, then niggers were slaves, and they're still slaves. Okay. The Romans used them as slaves. Yeah. The Germans used them as slaves, and we are using you as slaves.
Is that right? Well, that about wraps up this edition of Talk Soup. I'm John Henson, reminding you that when you smile, the whole world smiles with you. Until you leave the room, and then they talk behind your back. So long, my cable cronies.